Hi everybody, it's time once again for Quizzy Monday. Have a look on your class dojo, you'll see your Quizzy Monday piece of paper. Have a look at the things that are on it, and if you're feeling confident, you can have a go without me and then use this video to check your own answers. If you think, oh, some of that looks a bit tricky, don't worry, stick around with me and I'll walk through last month, last term and last week with you. Remember, you're not just watching me, I'll give you a chance to complete the questions yourself and then you can have a look at how I did it. We're going to start with fractions, then move on to some missing numbers, and then we'll finish with reading those scales that we were practicing last week and we will use again this week. Make sure you have your maths book ready and a pencil ready, and if you're using the Quizzy Monday sheet, you can have that ready too. Okay, we're good to go. Starting off with our fractions. Which fractions show 3/4? Remember, that's 3 out of 4, or 4 equal parts, 3 of them coloured in. Let's look through A, B, C, D, E and F first. How many equal parts are there? How many are coloured in? Well, on our first one, straight away we can see that there are 4 equal parts and 3 of them are coloured in. So A does show 3/4. If I tell you that there is one more, can you find it? It's a bit tricky. And actually you have to visualise those 4 equal parts. Because I'm going to skip straight to it. Ding, 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 ding. E. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts, and 3 of them are coloured in blue. So E shows 3/4. The others do not. If you wanted to extend your learning today, if you wanted to do a little bit more, what you could do is write down what each of these fractions show. That would be a great way to test yourself to be a bit of a thoughtful thinker this morning. So A and E showed 3/4. I bet loads of people spotted A, but E is a bit trickier. Okay. Moving on to last term then, and missing number problems. I've put this here for you to use if you like. I'll show you how I would use the first one. 2 plus something equals 10. Well, we know that the total, the 10, goes at the top. And it's 2 plus something. Now, you might be able to work this one out in your head. If you can, great, write the number in the box. But when we look at this, you think, okay, how do we find out what this number is? Well, we can count on, sure, 2, 3, 4, 5, until we get to 10. Or we can use take away, because that is the opposite, the inverse of our add. Because we've got a missing number in our number sentence, we can use the opposite to find it out. So we can find this number here by doing 10 take away 2. And that's true for all of these today. Now you could use a number line to do 10 take away 2, or you might know straight away 10 take away 2 is 8. So the answer to our first one, 2 plus 8, is 10. On the next one, 5 plus something equals 20. Let's fill this in together. It's 5 plus something, so there's bits being added together in here. 5 plus something equals 20. Don't start putting 20 and 5 down here, because then you'll get equals 25. That's not the answer there. Okay? So, we can work this out by doing 20 take away 5. 20 take away 5. And that will give us our missing number. You can use a number line. You might know straight away, or you can count backwards in your head. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Our answer to B is 15. We're using take away to solve a missing number problem with add. Because that number is in the middle of our sentence, we can use this to help us. Plenty more. Oh, let me write my answer in. 10 plus something is 35. Well, if our answer is 35, that goes here. And then 10 plus something. Right. So what do? We can do a take away. 35, take away 10, will give us the missing answer. I am going to use a number line for this one, but only because I know that the later ones definitely use a number line. 35, take away one big jump of 10. We're changing the tens. 25. 25 is the missing number, so 25 goes in the box. You might be starting to get the hang of this or realising, oh yeah, I remember these things. If you're finding it tricky, that's fine. It has been a while since we've done this, so you can send me a message or ask Mum or Dad to send me a message on Class Dojo, and we can do more practice of this later this week or in next week's Quizzy Monday. If you tell me, I can help. Okay, the next one, numbers are starting to get a little bit more complicated, but we've got our number line, we're going to be fine. 14 plus something equals 37. Wow, equals 37, and it's 14 plus something will make 37. That's the same as 37 take away 14, ooh, 14. So we can use our number line for that. You don't need my help for this, you're a number line expert. So in your book, draw your number line, write the answer, and then come back and see if you were right. I'm about to solve this. Pause the video and you have a go yourself. Okay, 37, take away 14, that's one big jump of 10, and we're changing the tens. 37, 27. Great. Now we take away 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 27, 26. Remember, count backwards, not forwards. 25, 24, 23. Fantastic job. 23 is our missing number. 23 is our missing number here. Now remember, if you're finding it tough today, that's fine, it has been a long time. You might have some cobwebs in your brain instead of this maths. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time to practice this if you need to. And this might be something that's new to a couple of people. Most people have seen this a lot. We've used it when it looked like these mini ones. And then it helped us work out the missing number. Okay, the last one then, E. Exactly the same thing. Help me fill in this missing number thing. 26 plus something equals 59. Where does the 59 go? Yeah, that's the total. That's the answer equals 59. 26 plus something. Well, 26 could go in here, or it could go in the blue one. Doesn't matter really which one it goes in there. And now to work this out, we start with our 59 and we take away 26. And you can use a number line to do that. So pause the video, complete your number line, write your answer. Okay, I'm going to work it out with my number line then. 59, take away 26. The only thing that's changed is we're taking away 2 tens this time. 1, 2. Take away 10, take away 10. 5 tens, 4 tens, 49, 39. Brilliant. And now 6 ones. I'm going to make them nice and neat, clearly spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count backwards in ones then. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. Our answer is 33. Our missing number is 33. Now I do mean it. If you're finding that tricky and you'd like some extra practice, I can do that for you today. So get your grown-up to send me a message today. hi, little Timmy would like a little bit more practice on missing number problems. And I'll send you more examples that look just like this, where you can use something that looks just like this and work it out with something that looks just like this. Do let me know. Okay, on to the final section, which is last week, reading the scales to find out the mass, how much things weigh. Have a look at this, don't just rely on me, make sure you've written your answers first. I will tell you the ones to watch out for are O, P and Q, but you need to be quite careful with L, M and N as well. Have a go at these now, and then I'm just going to say the answers. I'm going to go through each one and I will say the answer, and if you're right, you can give yourself a tick, and if not, you can write the correct answer next to it. Don't rub it out and change it. I need to see that you found it tricky. There's no point in me thinking, hey, everybody's getting 12 out of 12 on this section, when actually we need more practice. Okay. Finished? Ready? If you haven't, keep going, pause the video, come back when you have. Okay, F is going up in ones, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grams. F, 10 grams. Remember, you're good for grams. G, same scale exactly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kilograms. Look carefully, kg, 11 kilograms. H, also going up in ones, 14, 15 grams. Remember that good for grams. H, 15 grams. On to I, 14, 15, 16, 17 grams. J, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 kilograms. And K, 20, 21 kilograms. I'm going to check that my scale makes sense if I carry on counting. But I've got to make sure that it does make perfect sense. 20, 21, 22. Yes, my answer fits with the numbers that are already there, so it does make sense. 21 kilograms for K. This is where it starts to get a bit trickier. These ones were all counting up in ones. These ones are not. We've got 2s, 5s and 10s. Hopefully you spotted that. If you're suddenly thinking, oh, I didn't spot that, that's fine. Pause the video, go and change your answers before I tell you what they are. Okay. 8, 10, 12, 14. It's not 15. We're counting in 2s. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 grams. 16 grams for L. M counting in 5s. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 grams for M. 40 grams. N, quite tricky because it's so early on in the scale. We are counting in 10s. If you're not sure about going this way, go backwards. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. You can also check going the other way. 40, 50, 60. So the answer to N is 50 grams. 50 grams. And then our last three. These ones were a bit trickier because I took away lots of the numbers. It's actually counting in 5s, I only labelled the 10s. If you were looking very, very carefully, you would see that this green line is between 30 and 40. Halfway between 30 and 40, 35. This one is 35 grams. P, halfway between 20 and 30. Halfway between 20 and 30 is 25 grams. Oh, it's kilograms. Kilograms. 25 kilograms. And on to Q, halfway between 40 and 50 is 45. It's not kilograms, Mr. Scullion. It's grams. 45 grams. I bet that some people found these ones tricky. And if you did, that is fine. Tomorrow and later on this week and into next week, we will be looking at these ones where we've got to find halfway between something and something. We might not use scales that look like this. We might use different units of measurement, but it will be the same sort of skill. If you found these tricky, don't panic, don't worry. We will be looking at those a little bit more this week. And if you found it easy peasy, always make sure you're taking your time and checking your answers. Because if it's easy and you rush and make a mistake, it's not that easy after all. Well then everybody, let me know if you're finding some parts tricky and I can send you some individual practice to do either today or tomorrow. And if you're finding it easy peasy, you can always let me know that and I can see if I can come up with an extra challenge for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing your home learning. Send me a photo of this activity so I can see who's finding it tricky and who needs more support. See you everybody. Bye.